Welcome to my channel. Today I will be making some potato blood pudding. Okay, in this bowl here, this is some rice that I cooked in some coconut milk, and then I add the seasoning. All right, so I already mix it, and I'm boiling the potato. I have 3 potatoes into this thing I'm gonna be boiling. I am boiling, I'm sorry. All right, so when I finish, I'm gonna mash it, and then I will continue the process. Stay tuned. After the potato finish boiling, I'm gonna mash this potato. All right, mash it like this, and I'm mixing this potato with the rice that I already boil. And again, always remember that it depends on how much potato pudding you're going to be making, how much rice you wanted to put, and the rice must go, depends on the water. So let me say, if you're going to 1 pint of rice, do half pint of water. All right, you make sure you season up the rice well with everything that you need to put in it. A little sugar, not to sweeten, just to taste. You can put spice and clove into the water or 1 pint of the milk. All right, so you could use, like, if it said it's a can of milk, you use half of a can of milk, and you put everything, the salt and everything that you need to put into this in your rice. Then you're gonna stir it up well, and then cover it down on low fire and let that rice steam. All right, when you finish with that, then and it's cold, then you boil this potato and you mix this potato like how you saw this potato boil soft and nice. I'm gonna add, and then you're gonna add a little bit more salt. Even though you're going to cook with the salt and everything inside, you're going to add a little bit more when you're ready to do the mixing of this. You're going to add some more salt and other ingredients to give this a taste and a flavor. All right, because remember, now you're going to be adding this potato, and then you're going to add in the blood with it, so you need to bring the taste in more, right? All right, you must put everything that you need to put in this before you add the blood, because some people cannot taste the raw blood. All right, so you must make sure that everything that you need to put into this must be added in here before you add the blood. Okay, so I'm going to add the blood now. And then I'm going to mix it well. All right. Like this. For those who never eat this before, try it. For those who like black pudding and never add the potato into the rice, try it. All right, and then you're going to tell me better. Make sure so that everything well combined. It must have the taste that you're looking for. All right. See it? So stay tuned. And also, I didn't mention earlier, but I'm making also white pudding. So I have this is sugar, pepper flakes. I have the mix seasoning, which is the broadleaf thyme, fine thyme, and manpork, salt, and this is 1 can of coconut milk. All right, now if you want, you could either put, I'm using my hands to mix this. All right, I like use the sugar. I like the taste in it. All right, and as I mentioned earlier, it's once, even though you might cook this rice with salt and everything else, you must add a little bit more to bring the flavor up. All right, this is how it's supposed to be. When you're stuffing it, it mustn't be stiff. It must be smooth to, you know, when you're doing that. All right, so see it? All right, so now getting ready to stuff this. So in between time, I'm going to this is the mango sour. I have some salt. I have salt. I have some garlic and this 2 green mango that I buy from Queens. All right, I'm going to boil that. When I finish boiling it, I'm going to add some pepper sauce into it because I don't have any pepper as we speak. Right, I'm going to add some pepper sauce and everything else that I need to add into it. I will list it in the description bar down below. Also, I'll be listing everything that I use into the white and the potato pudding in the description bar. All right, stay tuned. So this is the runner. Make sure that you wash this runner well. All right, and salt it up. It must wash with a little lime, but you can't keep the lime too long on it. All right, because it's gonna rotten it out. So that's it for this. I'm gonna start by stuffing it right now. Yeah, so stay tuned. So now we finish adding the rice into this funnel. Start stuffing. And remember, when you're stuffing this black pudding, please do not stuff it stiff, because when you stuff it stiff and it's boiling, because the rice tends to swell and it would burst. So you have to make sure you stuff it a little soft so that you're giving it room so that it could swell. All right, and as you stuff down like this, you gotta keep squeezing it down so it could reach down to the bottom. All right, and then you gotta keep pulling up the runner because it's tend to, you see, push out. So you gotta keep all right. Coffee, yeah. Where you going? Which store? Which store you going? No, I want something. Is why I asked you which store. Eh? The 99cent store. You don't going nowhere? I am. Well, look, buy this So you see, you finish with one. Finish stuffing it. See. When I finish stuffing it, then I'm gonna put it for boil. All right. want to keep pushing it down like this as it's stuffed. This is a work all by itself. Patience you have to have. Let's see. If you're not patient, don't do this job. And meanwhile, it's sour boiling. All right. See? All right. So now I'm gonna start by stuffing the black one now, the potato pudding. So now we'll start with the black potato or the blood pudding. As I said, you have to always stop and pull up the runner because it keeps sliding down. Normally slide down. So you gotta keep stopping. Push down the so much air in here. You can't let get no enough air either. You gotta make sure so the air full up. So gotta make sure so all the air get out. And then I'm gonna flatten it a little, not too much. I'm gonna show you guys how it is do it because you don't want it to bust while it's boiling. All right, as I said. I'm gonna leave this like this because look at it. This is a messy job. Hey. Some people tie the mouth of the pudding. I don't. When the heat catch it, it normally locks it in. Right? Now to make sure so you got a little space like this, and you pull it down on both sides. So this is what it's gonna be looking like. Both sides got a space, and this is it. Alright. So I got one more piece of stuff, and then I will be back. When I finish stuffing all, I will be back. So you see like how I push it like this, and then you hold it funnel the mouth of the funnel and put it in like this, and you wrap it. So see the space, and then you hold it like this. Then you when I finish stuffing, then I clean up. And there's no such person that could say to me that when I'm cooking, it don't be like a little messy. You have to clean. You have to clean up when you finish making your mess. Alright? This is a messy job. Like everything else. This is the last one. Keep slipping. Every time you find that it's slipping off, you stop and you squeeze the air out. Alright, and you push it back again, making sure that you get a good grip. Alright, you must be able to make sure that you know that you don't feel it there anymore. If you don't want for the stuffing, and when you think you're stuffing the thing in the runner, you're stuffing it out because you're not concentrating or you're not focusing. Alright, so in the meanwhile, you see how this looks stiff? I have to soften it. It's too stiff. I don't want it that stiff. Alright, stay tuned. So this is the sour. This is done. I use the pepper flakes, and this is spicy. So I using the spoon, the back of the spoon, and mash it. All right. Then now I'm gonna put the water to boil, and then when the water boils, then I'm gonna start boiling the white first, then the black potato pudding. Alright, make sure so you mash up everything that you put in it to be smooth. You could add some cucumber in this if you want, your choice. Alright. So now the water, I put the water to boil, and it's boiling as you can see. So now I'm going to add the white pudding first. Alright. I'm going to leave it there for like 15 minutes. And then I'm going to use a toothpick and test it before I take it out. Alright. I'll cover it. So now that it's boiling, you can see it swell up there. So I have to let it boil for another 5 more minutes. Then I'm gonna take a toothpick and prick it before I took it out. Alright, so stay tuned. So now this is when they finish boiling, the white pudding, and I'm gonna boil this black. Alright, potato pudding. So now I'm gonna pluck it like this, and this is to take some of the air out from inside of it and let it boil a little bit more. Alright, See? So I'm going to take this out now, and then I'm going to get by some oil and oil it. Alright. And I'm going to use the same water to boil the white, the black now. Alright. So now I'm gonna get by the paper towel and I'm gonna rub the oil. Alright. Put some oil on this. Rub it. Turn it over. Alright. You're going to dip it again in some oil and you're going to continue rubbing it. Make sure it's all over get, and when it cool off it can get this kind of a sheen. Alright, you can see it. So I'm going to test it now and see. The reason for testing this, whenever it, I don't know if you could see, but as it boil, in order for you to know directly if the black pudding completely, when you punch it, the liquid that will be pulping out of it will be red, like blood still, and that means it still needs some more cooking. But then when you punch it and it's not seeing any red liquid and it's coming out clear, that means it's finished. Okay, so I'm gonna just let this boil for another 1 minute or so, and then I'm gonna take it out. All right, so I'm taking it out now, then I'm gonna let it cool, and then I'm gonna cut it so that you could see. All right, I'm gonna oil it first though. All right, as it get cold, you're gonna see the sheen in it. All right, you see it's sad looking color here. So I test it to see if it cooked inside, and you could see that it's fully cooked inside. So I'm gonna, this is how you cut it. Still hot. Alright. Make sure so you have a nice sharp knife. It must sharp so it could cut through. Hey, yeah. Ooh. So this is it. Alright. This is the potato pudding, and this is the white pudding. Alright. This is it. Alright. And I'm telling you guys, woo, tastes so damn good. It tastes so good. Try it. And the sour is half the oak. Look at it. The sour is half the oak. this potato pudding. Mmm. And the white pudding. Oh my god. Remember that some people do not use blood, so you can't put both together. Alright? But for those who don't use blood, this is for them. Ooh. You taste any coconut milk in this. Thanks for watching. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and give this video a thumbs up, okay? And you must be safe. Wash your hands, wear a mask, sanitize yourself.
Banana. I want banana.
Protect yourself and your family and your friends and all those who surrounded you. Alright?
Banana.
See you in the next one. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. And please don't skip the ads. Please don't skip my ads.